Okay. Hi, welcome to engagement tip number 2. Today is one of my absolute favorites. It's called Kahoot. If you haven't played with Kahoot before, oh my gosh, you're going to have such a great time. All right, so here's how it works. Go to getkahoot.com. This is a free site. So what it is an interactive way for students to put information on the board in front. They can do it with their phones, their laptops, or their tablets. And you can set up a Kahoot to be a quiz, a survey, a word cloud, open-ended questions, anything you can imagine. Also, something cool about Kahoot is that a lot of teachers have already built Kahoots, possibly on something that you might be teaching next. And all those Kahoots are public. So you can actually search Kahoot to see if there are any present Kahoot materials that you can already use in class without having to actually build your own. All right, so here's how it goes. You go to Kahoot. Now, I've already had an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm going to go to My Kahoots. Now, first, we're going to do a quiz. I'm going to show you how a quiz works, and then we're going to do a survey. And to help me with this demonstration is Francesco. Come on, Francesco. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Now, what you want to do, say for example, so here are all the Kahoots that I've created. Now, this is one that I did just for fun. It's all about fake news. So we're going to play this one. Okay. And Kahoot will save all the Kahoots that you've created. There's two different ways to do a Kahoot. There's the classic version, which is every student for themselves, and then there's the team version. I haven't tried the team version yet, but that's something that I want to try to do. Okay, so this is what your screen is going to look like at the front of the room, ready to join. And you say, all right, everybody, get your phones out and go to kahoot.it. Okay, so you go to kahoot.it, and your device looks like this. It asks for the game pin. So Francesco and I are going to enter in this game pin. And then it's going to ask for my username or my nickname. I've only had to put the kibosh on somebody's curvy nickname once, which isn't too bad considering they're college kids, right? Oh, and I have to tell you the story of how I got started in Kahoot. My sister is a fifth grade math teacher, and one time we were on vacation together, and she said, "Oh, you have to try Kahoot." And I said, "Oh, I teach higher ed." I didn't realize that these kind of engagement strategies work for students of all ages. Your students have done Kahoots before, and I promise they love them. Okay, so you're in. Okay, so the two of us are now playing this Kahoot. And now, as the instructor, I hit the start button. And the name of this Kahoot is Fact or Fiction. So this is all about images online, whether they're real or fake. Okay, so now, legally I can kill him, the queen confirms. So is this fact or fiction? So I'm going to touch the corresponding color on my phone. Now, Francesco and I both said this is fiction. I'm going to hit the next button, and yes, we're both correct. Now, I have more points than you because I was faster. Okay, that's how a quiz Kahoot works. Okay, so we're going to exit this Kahoot.
Why?
Because it's 55 questions. It's 55 images that are fake and real that I collected online. I know. Okay, so we're now going to go to a survey Kahoot to kind of show you how that works. And let's see, where is the one I created? Where is happy hour? This is an important survey. Okay, now we're going to back out of our phones and go back into kahoot.it. Now, you can use Kahoot at the beginning of class as a possible discussion starter, maybe to see what their baseline level of knowledge is about whatever you're teaching that particular day. You can set up a survey for that. You could also set up a quiz to see if they've done the readings they were supposed to do or the assignment that they were supposed to do. I like to create Kahoots and use them for exam reviews. So we do a Kahoot before every exam in MEDC 1010. And what's cool is that if a bunch of the students get a question wrong, then I know that I didn't teach that well enough and that we need to go over it again. So it works great as a reviews tool. Also, they added a new feature not long ago where you can actually send students Kahoots and they can do them on their own time. Okay, so this is a survey Kahoot. So obviously it's going to have a different game pin because there are no right or wrong answers here. So this pin is set to 485. Okay. Another cool thing about Kahoot is that you can set up how much time students have to respond. So you can set it up 5 seconds or 120 seconds. So it varies depending on how you want to control the Kahoot. Okay, so we're going to start. Now this is a survey, so none of these answers are necessarily incorrect, but this is a way to collect data from your students in an anonymous way. Where is happy hour? Or excellent options. Okay.
I was faster.
Well, yes, he was faster, but you don't get points for being faster on the survey. Sorry. I have a hankering for Mexican, so I chose El Maguey. You chose Weber's Front Row. Okay. Really, we're happy wherever happy hour is. But this is also a cool way to figure out maybe at the end of class, what are students taking from that particular class session? Are they taking away the information that you wanted them to? You cannot underestimate or overstate how awesome it is to say to the students, get your phones out, because it's automatically engaging. They love to use their phones in class. So I would encourage you, and Francesco, thank you very much for playing along. Thank you, thank you. I would encourage you all just to get on Kahoot and play around. Try it out. I promise you, these students have done it. They love it. It's a fun way to engage them using technology, but it's also a great way to get information from them, especially from your introverts. Half of our students are introverted and might not want to contribute in class, but with a Kahoot, this is a way that they can contribute without necessarily using their voices. So engagement tip number 2, enjoy. Thanks a lot. Bye.